Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am over here at Grace's house. This is my best friend, and today we're at her apartment, and I brought over a couple boxes of book mail that I received, and I actually forgot that I bought these, especially this one. I bought it over a month ago, so I don't really remember what's in that. And then also, this is my October book of the month. It was supposed to arrive on October 2nd. I pre-ordered it, so I ordered it like a week before that, or a couple days before that. And it's like October 15th now. So this is late. It got delayed so many times. So I'm really excited to open this. Really confounded about opening this.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you got, for sure.
I'm hoping there are at least some of them spooky books so that I can relate it into October. If not, well, you know what? We're gonna see what over a month ago Katie was thinking when she bought these, because this is a big box. All right, but anyway, I'm excited, so let's get into it. Okay, so which one should I open first? The book of the month or our mystery box?
Oh, let's save the mystery for last.
Okay, so our long-awaited book of the month. Oh my god. Ow! Ooh, you've got great taste. Yes, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is stunning. A life no one will remember. A story you will never forget.
Is that book out? Like,
it just came out on the 6th, so I was supposed to get it 4 days before it released.
nice.
Book of the month, hello? Or
Yeah.
not book of the month, UPS. I also love that the best thing about the front cover is how her name looks. It's like, this is pretty, but do you see this? Okay. A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, so we have, oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Oh my god. It's like they're both black and gold, but they're the invert of each other. I am freaking obsessed. What? Okay, look at this cover. This is freaking stunning. I've heard so many people on Bookstagram that are saying this is like such a phenomenal book. Look at that. Oh my god, that is stunning. This is giving me Ninth House vibes. So excited to read this. I want to read this in December, but I might honestly pick it up in October. We'll see. And then, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is, I've talked about this on Instagram so much, like I can't even describe. And I've talked about this so much. I'm so happy. Okay. Okay, this is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Oh my god! Are you seeing this? Look at the, oh my god, this is stunning. Okay.
I love the cover of that one.
I know. You know how a bitch loves a marble statue. This is a Book of the Month exclusive cover. There are not many that have exclusive covers, but, and this is why Book of the Month is so big on it, it's an exclusive hardcover edition because this book is not sold in hardcover anywhere but Book of the Month. And honestly, this is one of the reasons I got Book of the Month in the first place. Also random, but I'm gonna have Gabby Reed's link because she's an affiliate for Book of the Month. I'm gonna have her link down below for her discount code because it's $14.99 a month, and then each additional book is $9.99 a month. But with her code, you get the first month for $9.99. And we love Gabby Reed, so we're gonna have her linked. This book is freaking huge. Like, my roommate has the paperback, but I really want to read it again, and I want to annotate in it. Oh, so good. Wait, real quick before we do that, the freaking spine is black and gold. That's, I'm fully living. So on to the mystery box. Let's see, let me just give a little relative, like, do you see how big this box is? And it's heavy. So my assumption is that I got a couple hardbacks. And this time, if you've seen my previous unboxings, I am not, maybe I will. I'm not gonna slice the books open, which I have done. It's not cute. Okay, I'm just gonna take one out at a time. This is the paperback. It's soft, it's like matte. Or it's not that soft. This is a complete surprise. This is a complete utter surprise. I don't remember doing this. Like, honestly, is this a box that I bought when I was wine drunk at night? Kind of sounds like it. I do not, because I literally, when Grace and I went to Half Price Books, which was a video that I posted like 1 or 2 videos ago, I asked if they had this book. So clearly, I didn't remember getting it. He uses a lot of like kind of imagery play on like his, like one of his books, My Best Friend's Exorcism, is like a VHS tape. And then of course this is supposed to be like a Rolling Stones cover, but it is so beautiful and it is an odd size. That's another thing with Grady Hendrix, is that none of his books are the same shape and none of them are the same size as any other book. Okay, we've got good size font. You know, not the best floppability we've ever seen, but pretty good. How long is this book? What was I getting myself? Oh my god, yes. We love when they change up the imagery. That is... Oh my god. Southern Vampire's Guide to Slaying... Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires Who? I can't wait. Are you fucking kidding me? That is stunning. How many pages are we getting into? Because you know that is all we care about. 333. One, of course, Grady Hendrix would end on a triple number. Stunning. I'm not going to tell you what any of these are about, because I usually don't know. But also because I'm going to have Grace guess after this. Oh my god. Grace, I'm so happy that you're here when I'm opening this, because I think this is a book that Grace would really like. Mm-hmm. And this is stunning. I did not know that this was a matte cover. This is gorgeous. This is why I'm going to take that sticker off later. This is beautiful. Oh my god. I love this. I read the audiobook for this a couple months ago and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So I'm so excited. I'll tell you what it's about later. Okay, so in one of my last videos, I said that I've been looking for this at thrift stores and bookstores and online bookstores so much, and I can't find it. I found so many other Peter Swanson books at Half Price Books, but this was my first one I ever read by him, and I read it like 6 years ago and freaking loved it, and I need to reread it. And this is the best of the covers that I've seen, so I remember getting this because I settled for getting the paperback. Hopefully I'll love it. This is not on my favorites list, and that was one of the reasons I bought it, because I want to see if it is a favorite and if I still love it as much as I did then. This is a paperback, kind of chunky. Yes, okay, this is one I've already read. It is by Karen Slaughter, which I took care of her one time at the restaurant I work at. Didn't know it was her at the time, but you don't forget a name like that. This is Pretty Girls by her. I actually really like this cover. Like, yeah, it's pretty cliche, but I don't know. I love it. Also, it is blurbed by Gillian Flynn on the back. We love to see it. Freaking love this. This is so nice. Like, it's so thick. I really like this. Like, I've already read it, and I kind of want to reread it, but I need to give it some time because this book fucked me up. Oh, I forgot completely about this. I don't even know who wrote this. Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. I had never even heard of her. It's like got these glossy like black buttons on it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I remember that they had the paperback and the hardback. And I wanted to get the paperback because this is the kind of book that I would just read in paperback. But this is just so stunning. Like, I couldn't not. I love this on the back. We're back witches. Like, this just feels like it's gonna be so much fun. This feels like a book that I probably wish I would have read in like middle school or high school, but hopefully it'll take me back there. I do not know what... Let's talk about this weird ass shape real quick. What is this? This is so tiny. In the house, in the dark of the woods. Layard, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Layered Hunt. This is so weird. What? Okay. The first blurb is by Mona Awad. It says Mona Awad, author of 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl. Did you mean Mona Awad, the writer of Bunny? Because that's one of my favorite books of all time. We're kind of living for this. And I think it looks like it's pretty short. It's like 212 pages or something. Okay. I don't remember buying this, but I'm not upset. Also, it kind of looks like the chapters are so short. Oh my god. Oh, we love to see it. Oh my god, every chapter header is like different. But anyway, that is gonna wrap up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All of the books that I got in my book mail, most of which I didn't even know were coming and completely forgot about. So that's exciting. And now, do you know what we're gonna do? we're gonna have our friend Grace go through these books and tell me what they're about. Has she read them? No. Does she know what they're about? We're gonna find out. So the first one I'm gonna hand her is In the House in the Dark of the Woods by Laird Hunt. See what she thinks.
Okay. Let's see. We're judging a book by its cover.
Yes.
Is what I'm getting. Okay. Well,
Anything written on the front cover is up for grabs, I'd say.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it looks like there's a wolf, so I'm thinking maybe werewolf. I did just read the top blurb, so it says something about a fairy tale. I'm thinking like Little Red Riding Hood, maybe. Grandma gets eaten by a wolf. Maybe there's something like that. I'm not saying like this is like completely based on it, but the cover's red. It could be
sounds right.
inspired by, you know.
Oh, we didn't look at what the cover looks like before.
What do
Or
you
like
mean?
the cover without the dust jacket.
Oh, let's see.
If there's anything
Oh, it
on.
was sticky. What the frick?
Oh my god! Please show that. What the fuck? Ew!
I'm so sorry.
It must have gotten like really warm or something. Oh my. Okay, that is sick. I hate it. Okay, so I'll be reading it with the front cover on, apparently. I am going to tell you that I don't know what this book is about. I know I've heard a couple booktubers talk about it, and I still don't remember.
Yeah, sounds creepy.
I'm going to read the blurb real quick and see if we were correct. Once upon a time, there was and there wasn't a woman who went into the woods. Okay, we love when it's like mind fuckery. In this ingenious horror story set in colonial New England, a woman goes missing, or not missing. Perhaps she has fled, abandoned her family, or perhaps she's been kidnapped and set loose to wander in the dense woods of the north. Alone and possibly lost, she meets another woman in the forest. Then everything changes. On a journey that will take her through a wolf-hunted wood, boom, down in a deep well, you know, similar vibes, and onto a living ship made of human bones. Ooh. Our heroine is forced to confront her past and may find that the evil she flees has been inside her all along. I'm kind of living already.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that for sure.
You know what? That told us enough. There's like a little bit more about other books he wrote, but
no, the ship made of human bones was pretty enticing for sure.
So we have Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson.
Okay. Undead Girl Gang. Is this gonna be high school girls turning into zombies? That's all that I really can tell you.
I think you are right. I know this is like high school girls. I think that it's like witches and zombies and like I'm pretty sure that it's like every single one of them is a different like kind of thing.
Like a
maybe
vampire
a
is also undead, isn't it? A vampire?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. This is so funny because I've definitely heard people talk about this and I've definitely looked it up on Goodreads. Still can't tell you what it's about.
That'd be cool. What if it's like best friends, one's a zombie and one's a vampire? That doesn't make sense. That'd be cool.
Well, one's a zombie and like one's a vampire, one's a zombie and one's a witch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, especially if it's like a gang, I'm like, it's probably like, I wonder if this is like Moxie by Jennifer Matteo, but how do you pronounce that? And, but like the undead version, that would be freaking sick. Let's see. Meet teenage Wiccan Milla Flores. Okay, so I guess our main character is a Wiccan, so she's the witch, who truly could not care less what you think about her, Doc Martens, her attitude, or her weight, because she knows that no matter what, her BFF Riley is right by her side. So when Riley and Fairmont Academy mean girls June, Felon Park, and Dayton Nezeth die under suspicious circumstances, Mila refuses to believe everyone's explanation that her best friend was involved in a suicide pact. This is already going so much differently than I thought. Instead, armed with a tube of lip gloss and an ancient grimoire, I love that they use that.
Grimoire.
Mila does the unthinkable to uncover the truth. She brings the girls back to life. Unfortunately, Riley, June, and Dayton have no recollection of their murders, but they do have unfinished business to attend to. Now, with only 7 days until the spell wears off and the girls return to their graves, Mila must wrangle the distracted group of undead teens and work fast to discover their murderer before the killer strikes again.
That's cool. I thought it was gonna be, once you started reading that, I was like, oh, what if it's like she accidentally kills them with their magic, but then something goes wrong and they're not actually dead. But no, that sounds cool too.
I'm like, she better not look like a zombie. Like, that's not gonna be cute, sis. Okay, we have a book that I have read, and it is Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. What do you remember about this book, Grace?
This one, I know you talked about it, but you talk about so many books.
I know.
You know, and a lot of them have, you know, girls in the title even sometimes.
Yes, you are correct.
And a lot of them are also mysteries or thrillers. Wait a second, is this the one where it's like 3 different girls' point of view, and they each survived a serial killer?
No, that's Final Girls by Riley Sager.
Okay.
But
Was that good?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I like Riley Sager's a big hit or miss. I hated that book, but a lot of other people like it.
Okay, so then is this the
I own
one,
it if you want to read it.
Is this the one where they were the badasses or killers or something?
I mean, they're badasses, but no, I'm gonna give you a hint. This is the book that I was like, why is this not horror?
Are they related to each other?
Yes, it's about sisters. There's 3 sisters.
Okay, then yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. That's so funny, because I was when you were talking about it, I'm like, yes, that is a book I've read. Yes, that is a book I've read. This is the one, it's gonna like literally hit you, because every time I was telling you, this was the book, I was talking about it, and I think you were like, I need to get off the phone. Because of how gross some of the stuff I was saying was.
Oh.
This is a phenomenal book, but it is disturbing. This is a book that I think, why do people not say this is horror? Because it's so disturbing. This is about 3 sisters, and one of them, Julia, the oldest sister, dies. Or she goes missing, is what I'll say. She goes missing when they're younger, and then there is 2 younger sisters, and then the mom, and they all become estranged from each other. And it's supposed to be that years later, something happens to one of the sisters, and then a bunch of other girls in town, and she's like, this is related. I want to find out what happened to these girls. I want to find out what happened to my sister. And then it's about all of those 3 women that are left in the family coming back together. And it is so fucked up, but it's so good.
This cat is baby. No hands.
Oh my god. The next book is The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson.
I've definitely heard you talk about this one. This one is a guy that meets a stranger on a plane, and there's something about he just found out his wife was cheating on him, and he's bitching, I guess, about her. I'm assuming they're drinking, they're having cocktails on the plane, they're having a real good time. That sounds like a fun plane ride, you know what I mean? And I don't know if he says like, I'm so mad I could just kill her or something like that, and she's like, yeah, you should, or something like that, and then like tells him like how he could get away with it, and then it's like, wait, is this actually like something I could get away with? Thinking of ideas.
She nailed it on the head. I haven't read this book for like 6 years, so if any of that is inaccurate, who cares?
I heard it from you.
You heard it from me. That's what I said. I can't wait to reread this. Oh my god.
Let me know if it's good the second time around.
Yes. Like, I think this is definitely one I think you would like, because this was not scary at all. Okay. Next. The Lovely War by Julie Berry.
Yes. This one, if I just saw the cover, I would have no idea what it was about, but I have heard you talk about it, and also I watched your video where you talked about it, and it was great. But this one is about, it's like set in like what, World War I or World War II? It's one of the Great Wars, and it is told by Aphrodite, and there's like Ares in there, who I think she was having an affair with.
Yes.
And it talks about love and war, and like how the 2 go hand in hand,
Yes.
and like why you can't really have one without the other, because people are just emotional messes, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay,
that's exactly what it is. Basically, Aphrodite, Hephaestus, which is Aphrodite's husband, catches her like in a hotel with Ares, like making out, and they're about to have sex. He catches her having an affair, and he is taking her to trial, and he's the judge. And she's calling on all these other gods like Hades and Ares and all these things, basically telling this story about 2 of her favorite love stories that she's ever been a part of. And it's all to basically come to the conclusion of like, this is why love and war are so attracted to each other. And I mean, I'm not going to spoil it, like the reason that she's doing all this, you know, but it's really good. It's very beautiful. And I'm not a romance reader, but it being told in this way was so phenomenal.
or historical fiction.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think when you were talking about this one, it just made me want to watch Hades Town even more. I was gonna say she won't shut up about that too, but she talks about it all the time.
It's so good. Do you have any idea how sad I am about, did I tell you, Broadway got announced that it pushed its date back, that it won't be opening until like the end of 2021, maybe.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
I'm in a lot of feelings about it, so let's just move on. We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix.
I love this cover, actually. Looks like a magazine cover.
It does.
It does.
Purposely.
You know what? This was giving me Jennifer's Body vibes.
Yes.
Didn't they? There was like a band that sold their souls or something so that they could rock and become famous. And then like she, anyway, haven't seen the movie in a long time. Megan Fox is in it.
That's all you need to know.
But yeah, I'm thinking they sold their souls for fame.
Haven't read it, don't know. Let's read the back. Only a girl with a guitar can save us all. Every morning, Chris Pulaski wakes up in hell. Plot twist. Okay. In the 1990s, she was lead guitarist of Dirt Work. German? Okay. A heavy metal band on the brink of breakout success until lead singer Terry Hunt embarked on a solo career and rocketed to stardom, leaving his bandmates to rot in obscurity. Now Chris works as a night manager of a Best Western. She's tired, broke, and unhappy. Then one day everything changes. A shocking act of violence turns her life upside down, and she begins to suspect that Terry sabotaged more than just the band. Chris hits the road, hoping to reunite Dirt Work and confront the man who ruined her life. Her journey will take her from the Pennsylvania Rust Belt to a celebrity rehab center to a satanic music festival. A furious power ballad about never giving up, We Sold Our Souls is an epic journey into the heart of a conspiracy-crazy, pill-popping, paranoid country that seems to have lost its very soul. You know, I really thought this was gonna be like when it said that she wakes up in hell, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought that it was like that kind of thing was gonna be what the book was about, and it kind of seems like it's just talking about normal people going through crazy things. I thought there was going to be like, I don't, maybe there is. I thought this was going to have some sort of like dark magic, satanic bidding happening.
Well, they go to a satanic festival, so
We'll
maybe
see.
someone shows up to that festival.
Maybe the big star. Maybe the first lineup is Satan himself. On to Book of the Month.
Okay.
We have The Secret History by Donna Tartt.
All right. Secret History. I love this cover. I love the marble statue. Also, this is a lot bigger than I feel like you made it seem when you were reading it. You read it pretty quickly, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I couldn't stop
Yeah.
listening to this book.
Yeah. I'm actually really curious about this one. Do you think I could handle it?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't really know what this is about other than what you've told me. I'm assuming it's some very like elite, I don't know, master's student, PhD students. And it is dark academia, and I don't know if it's kind of like how in Vengeful they try to, not Vengeful, Vicious. Wait, which one is the first one?
Vicious.
Where they try to do like experiments or something and someone dies, or if it's just like they can, so they kill someone, or someone dies, I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's all I know about it.
Okay, so what is absolutely hysterical, and this is not something that I ever told you, I don't know how you know this, what you said about like, oh, is it like Vicious where they're doing something and it's that is not something you're supposed to know going into this book, but that is something that happens where it's like they're trying to do something and then it's
Wait,
if you know, you know.
I'm really curious. Is this like someone accidentally dies, but there are a lot of witnesses, and who's the weakest link? We're gonna like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, someone's gonna talk, and then you're looking at each person, suspicious of them, like, you're gonna break first. You're gonna break first. Is that it?
How do you know that? That's exactly what happens in this book.
I want to read this. That sounds really interesting.
Good. It's like, literally, it's like, they're in this, like, literary program. It's in, like, Cambridge or something. And this has a very tiny, a very small summary, so we're gonna read that. Truly deserving of the... Okay, no, they're talking about the author. Okay, here it is. Under the influence of their charismatic classics professor. Oh yeah, they're reading classics, like they're classic literature or whatever. And when I mean classic, I mean like, it's all intense dead languages. A group of clever, eccentric misfits at an elite New England college discover a way of thinking and living that is a world away from the humdrum existence of their contemporaries. But when they go beyond the boundaries of normal morality, they slip gradually from obsession to corruption and betrayal, and at last, inexorably, into evil. It's very interesting because it's like they're doing things that are, you know, kind of messed up, and then they're doing things that are definitely fucked up, and it's like the way that really intelligent people...
Justify themselves?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good. I definitely think you would absolutely love this. It is a freaking brick. So I mean, I don't get through big books very easily.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit hard, but it's worth it.
I would probably see if I could find a paperback copy and see if the text was smaller, because this font is also a little bit big.
See, I think it's small. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The next book is A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik.
Okay, this is a great title. Sounds like fun.
Good times.
Well, the front cover looks very magical. Honestly, why do I wish that this book was going to be about, like, teaching people how to murder?
I hope so too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Black magic.
Okay, yeah.
Blood magic and black magic.
Hopefully it's just all about that, yeah. All about death and, like,
Necromancy
how to
or something.
kill people, how to bring them back from the dead, all different kinds of stuff.
Lesson 1 of the Scholomance. Is this going to be a series? What is up? And also, if it is, that means that all of them are probably going to be Book of the Month. That would be freaking sick. You know, it says it's a fantasy read, so I think she's right. I don't know what this book is about, other than that it is dark academia, but I know that Mayana from Mayana Reads was posting about this incessantly on Instagram and saying that it's like absolutely amazing and so good and one of her favorite dark academia and everybody needs to pick it up, so your girl did. Let's see what it's about. I decided that Orion Lake needed to die after the second time he saved my life. Everyone loves Orion Lake. Everyone else, that is. Far as I'm concerned, he can keep his flashy combat magic to himself. I'm not joining his pack of adoring fans. I don't need help surviving the Scholomance, even if they do. Forget the hordes of monsters and cursed artifacts. I'm probably the most dangerous thing in the place. Just give me a chance and I'll level mountains and kill untold millions. Make myself the Dark Queen of the world. What? At least that's what the world expects. Most of the other students in here would be delighted if Orion killed me like the one more evil thing that's crawled out of the drains. Sometimes I think they want me to turn into the evil witch they assume I am. The school certainly does. But the Scholomance isn't getting what it wants from me, and neither is Orion Lake. I may not be anyone's idea of the shining hero, but I'm not going to make it out of this place. But I'm going to make it out of this place alive, and I'm not going to slaughter thousands to do it either, although I'm giving serious consideration to just one. What? I'm assuming they're like witches or something? I'm not gonna lie to you. Did not like that at all. I did not like the writing of that, and it just seems so cheesy. It's gotta be good. I've heard so many people talk about this author and say that she's absolutely amazing. But I know that there's a lot of times when I read the back of books that I'm like, glad I didn't read the back of that because that was so lame. So I'm still super excited to read this because there's no way that like cheesy ass writing and then this are from the same book. So still excited to read it, but if she's the one that wrote that summary, it ain't it, sis.
Yeah, I didn't think it sounded that bad. It just was like, I kept on getting like cursed child vibes, and it was like what, they expect me to be bad and I'm not bad and I'm gonna prove them wrong, or like, I don't know.
I can't believe that you started the sentence with, it doesn't sound that bad. It sounded like Cursed Child. The last book, The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by V.E. Schwab. Now, Grace has read a couple of V.E. Schwab books. She's read Vicious and Vengeful, and those are books that she buddy read with me. And she absolutely loved them. They were 5 out of 5, or, well, Vengeful wasn't, but we still love Victoria Schwab.
We do. All right, this is a beautiful cover. I love the font of this. This one is, I think, about a girl that, does she do like paintings or something? And she like leaves them around and with her name or something, but like no one remembers her because she like lives forever and like everyone that knew her is dead. And there's like, I don't know, isn't there like a movie that's kind of like this? Addie Larue.
No, there is a movie that came out like 6 months ago, or during quarantine, that I was like, I thought that it was gonna be like similar, and it's with Blake Lively in it, but it's not this.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know it's not this, but I thought it was similar.
No, but in that movie, she does live forever.
She does. Okay,
anyway.
Does this person not live forever?
She does.
Okay, I just thought that it was one guy like either sees a painting of hers and recognizes the name maybe or something. I don't know. I don't really know.
Everything about that is accurate, except, and I could be totally wrong. I have not read this book. I haven't heard anything about her being a painter.
Oh.
So I don't think that she is.
Yeah.
She could be.
Or a writer, maybe?
I think that she, like, is a little bit of those things because she can't do anything that's gonna, like, get remembered, or nothing that she doesn't get remembered. Okay, it's like, so it's supposed to be that, like, Addie Larue, I don't really know how this kind of comes about, but she makes a deal with the devil that she's gonna live forever, but no one will ever remember her. So say if Grace and I were in the same room and we'd had a whole conversation, and then I turn around, I look back, hey, who are you?
It's not like they die and they're not there to remember her.
Yeah.
It's like each moment they never remember her. So like
The second they look away.
Wow. Okay.
Like they won't remember who she is.
Yeah.
That's what I've gathered. I thought that it was just like if she left the room or something, but as far as I've heard, it's when they don't see her anymore. And then apparently she's like at a bookstore, and there's a guy at the bookstore or something that remembers her. Also, I've heard that it is very beautifully written, and it made people cry. So we are excited.
Why are people always making deals with the devil? I want to see a book from the devil's point of view about all these people that are making deals with him all the time.
And he's just like, another one. So that's going to be all of the books. I think she did a pretty damn good job because most of the ones that she didn't get absolutely right, I haven't read and knew less than what she said. So, A+. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to have all of my like Goodreads and Instagram linked down below. If you want to follow me on there, that would be freaking dope. If you wanted to subscribe to this channel, if you want to like this video, that would be even doper. And then, oh, you know, the dopest is that I'm also going to have Grace's links down below because she has her own Etsy shop and she has an amazing Instagram for herself, and then also an Instagram for her Etsy shop, which she thrifts a bunch, does a lot of stuff like that. If you want to check her out, feel free. And again, thank you so much for watching, and we will both see you in an upcoming video. Bye. I can't believe you remembered to do that. Oh my God, Bet.